Hello, everybody. This is Frankie Day from Frankie Day Models. For this beautiful sunny Tuesday, I have for you inbox review for mail call. Okay, about 2 weeks ago, I I went to in the internet. I was doing some I was just messing around, doing a little searching on the search engine, and I ran across a couple good hobby shops in Europe, in England. I forget the name of this hobby shop where it came from, but I will tell you where I got it from and give you a heads up on it during the build report on the kit. Okay, I've never built one of these before. I know a lot about the airplane itself in general, and for the great folks in the UK, it's no stranger to them. A lot of folks in America probably know what it is. It's a very easy airplane to identify. Okay, the reason why I got this kit because I was thinking about building one of these and where I get one at. Most of the time I go on eBay see if I can find a lot of ship fittings and parts stuff like that. That's what I mostly go on there for. Sometimes I stumble into stuff like that and I'll buy it from there. But you got to be careful when you deal with eBay. Like I mentioned before, you got to have a good trained eye and look around for those parts. Most of the times I buy for these people, it's 100%. I got no problem. Like I say, you just got to take a visual on it, know what you're getting, and everything. Okay, I knew I was going to get this one. I got this from the UK. I was really hoping they shipped worldwide, but they do, and I was really amazed. Uh, about 2 weeks ago, yeah, exactly precisely 2 weeks ago when I first ordered this thing, I uh, I received it here within 5 days. I go, wow, man, it takes that. That's pretty fast. Across the pond. I gave them a good I gave them a good reference. I emailed them, uh, contacted them, told them thank you. The model has arrived. Very happy. I will do business with you again. And they say thank you very much. And they say I was welcomed. This is 1/72 scale. This is the Avro York. This is the Avro 685 York. Another Roy Chadwick design. The York almost looks like a Lancaster, but it has a different kind of a fuselage. It's more square. It's this thing was designed as a transport airplane. That's exactly what it was. Is a transport, or possibly could have been an airliner. Quite sure it was an airliner because I'm quite certain that they made during the York was made during the Second World War. And a lot of them were probably used as VIP planes, or a lot of them were used as transports because they had transports too back in those days. Not only we did, but they did too. So I surmise this thing was a transport at the time. Okay, this comes from France. This is called Mach 72 or Mach models. Yeah, WW Mach 2, made in France. Mach 2 production. Okay, Mach is very fancy. So you got to take note. It's a very flimsy box. It don't offer that much protection. You got to be careful when you're handling this thing. Okay, now this is what it is. When it comes out of the box, it's just like this. It's a baggie. What I'm going to do, we're going to go through these things very carefully. Make sure there's no parts. I've got the instructions right here. I got my box right next to you. I can be able to Leave in there, I have to worry about losing parts. We'll look at the instructions, and we'll go to the styrene. Okay. Instructions are nothing to write home about. They're pretty much just one sheet. Here it is, fellas. That's all the instructions you got on this thing. Now, this is Squadron 2-4 Squadron, Berlin Airlift 1948. This is the color guide they give you. It's all natural aluminum. Here's your decals here. You got some white disc right there. I think what you do, you after the model's completely finished, you apply your white first, and you put your roundels over top of the white roundels. They keep it from bleeding through the plastic, I imagine. I never built this kit before. I've always liked the York. It had some. It was a beautiful looking plane for its day. It's the English version of a cargo plane. That's what it is. The decals. It says we suggest spray a good coat of varnish first. Well, that ain't no problem. I'll put some decal monitor on there. That's varnish enough. Yeah, I mean looks like it'll be a fun build. Okay. First thing we'll do is take out the fuselage halves. You got the first sprue here is a fuselage halves. Now, there's flash on this thing. Now, this is my second rodeo with Mach kits. The first Mach kit I bought was the Coronado flying boat. I made a video of that, of the PB2Y Coronado, and the Keller. I mean, not Heller, but Mach Plastic. It reminds you, it's almost like it's resin-like. It feels like I have a resin kit here. The sprues are very clunky. And like I say, I would not suggest to break these orange fuselage halves off. Always take this, your sprue cutters, and give it a snip. Perfect. Because if you take them off, bend them up like that, you'll tear out the plastic. So that's amateur way of doing that. So always use your sprue cutters. You take your file board, you sand over the sprue, make sure it's nice and clean. Now the windows here, we'll get to the transparency. Anywho, on this first sprue here is your right and left fuselage halves. There's no detail inside there at all. Nothing but ejector pen holes. What you see is what you get. Now I'm thinking about putting a deck on this thing. Before you do that, you gotta clean all this jazz out of here. It looks like there might be a floor to this. I don't know. Look at the instructions. It's less doubtful that there is a floor. The only thing there is a cockpit to it. You got a yoke, instrument panel, 2 yokes, 1 instrument panel, 2 seats, and a floor, and a bulkhead. That's all you get. Go do your research on this thing. Get sheet styrene, a good steel rule, make your own flight deck, make your own engines to this thing. I might do some research on this thing. I'm not going to build this quite yet, though. But I might start a Berlin Airlift group build again. And this will be the first candidate. Yeah. As I go through the sprues, you see, like me, a lot might come off. It's pretty obscure in there. Oh, yeah, here's the transparency. I'm looking for that. Close all your airports, all your windows. They got to be trimmed out really good and make sure they're nice and smooth all around the edges. Get all the flash off there. and glue them inside. Now here's what you do. There's two ways of masking those windows right there. Get yourself some masking tape. There's a puncher. Punch, 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 punch. Pull them off. And once the transparencies have the glue inside, you take that masking tape disc you just cut off with the your hole punchers and put them there for. You can put them in there for masks. But sometimes you take them off, they'll punch through. So here's a good idea. Since this thing's all aluminum finish, I'm gonna go ahead after this fuselage is all been cleaned and everything, all ready to be joined. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna spray all through here, all aluminum right here. So I'll go ahead, all aluminum, paint all aluminum here with airbrush aluminum on there. Let it dry. First, prime the fuselage first. Add your aluminum. Then go ahead, add your windows inside. Then when it comes to airbrushing the rest of the model, go ahead and airbrush the top and the bottom where the seams have been joined and filled and prepared for painting. Make quite certain you don't want to scuff up the sides here. We'll do that. There's all kinds of options. You use liquid mask on there. The method of using a paper punch with masking tape and masking tape individually all these holes there. And when you take them up, be careful, because those things won't come out. When they do, your work is done. It's worse, it's done. Here's another option. Don't even worry about the portholes. Don't even worry about putting them in. Use this. Fill in these windows here with his Aleene's tack glue, which is like crystal clear by micro, and they come out clear just like it did the PVM. It's up to you. I think I'm gonna go ahead and use that crystal clear method. But if I'm gonna go ahead and put a deck there like that, that crystal clear will, I don't know if it'll screw the decking in there, but you know it's there. Anyway, there's an option there for putting your windows. I gave you all the best tips I could do on this thing. Okay, sprue number 2 consists of the center vertical stabilizer. Right here are your landing gear doors. You got flash on there. You gotta make sure this thing is good and clean. Every part you take off this thing has got to be clean, 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 clean. Because you don't, it'll interfere with the fit of parts and you'll be in a world of shit. Excuse my language, fellas. I usually don't cuss that much, but after all, this video is not made for children. Children are made to be seen, not heard. Right here is your only, not your only nose, but your tracking struts or your undercarriage. Here's your screw, your propellers. They got to be cleaned real well. Gives you a lot to do here. These Mach kits are rough as a cod. But like I say, for injection models, you don't see too many Avro Yorks laying around injection pool, other than this company here. This kit's costly. It costs around $100. It's not any costly any more than the rest of them are. You've got, you got all your. Here's your exhaust baffles on your SLs or your engines. Got your tail wheel, your intercooler louvers on here. All kinds of parts here. They got these little blisters right here. These blisters fit underneath the wing. And of course, this is one of your interior doors fits inside the fuselage. Where you add your floor. I'm definitely going to add a floor to this thing. Here's your oleo for your undercarriage. These are the front of your Merlin engines. This floor there. Wonderful. That thing feels like it's resin. That's what I felt like when I got the Coronado. Look at the Coronado. So, man, this thing is resin. said, no, it's kind of a plastic. So their plastic up there is kind of queer compared to anybody else's plastic. This is the last sprue. Inside the bag is all the parts there. I'll bring them out and show you what they are. They fell off the sprues here. Okay, this is the last sprue. This is your wings. One thing is rough. You're gonna do a lot of sanding. That's inside the wing. All the ejection tips gotta come out. This thing has got mucha ejection pin holes. Thank God they're in the interior parts, not the outside parts. This sprue here contains the inboard, outboard nacelles assembly. Inside the inboard nacelles, that'd be engine number 2 and number 3 right here. You got detail inside the wheel wells there. You can see them there. Nothing to write home about. I imagine you could find an aftermarket detail set for this if you wish. But me, I build it out of the box. If I was going to go to a model show, I'd give this thing the full Monty treatment. Yeah, this thing looks like it's a very simple model to build. Most of the work is going to be just cleaning this thing up before you glue it together. That's no problem. It gives me something to do. I like that. Okay. In this bag, take these parts out of there so you can see what's in here. I'd rather have it fall apart in that bag. Oh, wow. I was looking for that. That's your cockpit. Very, very fogged up. I think you get some toothpaste on that thing and rub it out real well. Buff it up real well would be nice. The panel lines are kind of, your frames are, yeah, they're actually, they're raised. Yeah, I'm going to put those in the baggie. I don't want those scratched up. I want to get to the beating already. Bear with me, fellas. I'm trying to get all these parts out of here. Okay, the sprue. Okay. All right, what fell off the sprues fell inside the bag. That's a good idea. That's your cockpit floor right there. Again, nothing to write home about. If you want to details out, take your time, and you can put all kinds of stuff on there. This piece here, I don't have a clue what it is, but we'll find out when I assemble the model. Looks like an exterior part for somewhere part of the fuselage. That was busted off of the screws that fell in the back. And one of these seats right here fell off there. And right here is your instrument panel. Again, nothing to write home about. I think I will drill those out a little bit. I got a lot of work to do this thing. I don't think there's decals that come with this thing. So you're pretty much on your own. Give you something to do. It really truly does. Okay, lastly, we got 4 tires. They're all smooth, hideously overdone with flash. This thing's got flash all over the place. So, like guys, you can be busy cleaning before you glue it together. Yeah, that's about it. That's about it. Oh yeah. Don't take much to sand it off. It did look like this. See how rough it is there on the side? You just got to always use this. Don't use your hands. Do that, you leave the mark of an amateur. Finger marks. Brian King, the profile of a modeler from UK. He coined that phrase. Those that use hands, fingers, and sand leave the mark of an amateur. Okay, this is going to be a nice kit if I get to it. I'll make sure there's any decals, instrument decals in this decal sheet. If there isn't any. You gotta make your own instrument panels, instruments. Okay, good, 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 good. Take this and I don't know if I'm gonna use those. I don't think I'm gonna use. I might use those, may not. I don't know. Like I say, ain't no problem. With the airports, that's the easiest thing there is to kid. The airports. Okay. One 72nd scale. The fuselage is about 13 inches long. So this is a pretty good size model. You know, 1/72 scale, multi-engine models, the 1/72 scale, they're pretty sizable. Pretty sizable. Okay, guys, that's about it for the inbox review and mail call of the Avro 685 York, 1/72 scale, the Berlin Airlift version, all natural aluminum. That makes painting very, very simple and easy to do. A very simple kit to build, but like I say, a lot of sanding, guys. So be prepared for a lot of this, a lot of that. But you're going to be in for a treat on that. Well, it gets done, so you won't have the model is finish with it. Okay, wrap this video. It's 12 o'clock sharp right now. It's 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Yeah, it's 12 o'clock. Those of you guys getting off work, those of you going to work or day off, we're going to have live action right after this video with the Marlin Flying Boat, a P5M. So be prepared. Get yourself your treat. Make sure mamas take care of first. Make sure the children take care of first. All your priorities. Then you get time for yourself. Join me in for live action and just watch the video. Enjoy yourself as you build. Because I'll probably be on this thing for about a good hour, an hour and a half. And yeah, we'll have a good video of this. So I'm going to go ahead and make a live action Tuesday on the most unanimous vote from my subscribers. Frank, build the Marlin. Okay, the B-25 can wait. I will build the Marlin. I'll go good next to that PBM I just finished. And thank you very much for your wonderful candors. wonderful reply and comments on my PDM Mariner flying boat. I'm very, very honored each one of you guys for that, and thank you. I'll keep you up in videos because I really have a good time just building these models. I got it now. I'm really happy. I got my house and stuff. Little by little, I'll take my time, guys. Hell, I'm almost 80 years old now, you know, and I've got to take my time. This is my goddamn third move. A man like me should live 1,000 years. Great Zorba the Greek said that one time. Here's a guy that's around my age, had himself a nice 22-year-old girl, had a wonderful time with her, man. It rejuvenated his testosterone, rejuvenated his character, and he felt like a young man again, and he yelled out the window, a man like me should live 1,000 years. But we should all live so long. Okay. Stay focused on the live action, and make mama happy. Take care of the little ones. Stay focused when you drive. Be aware of your surroundings. Get yourself a kid out of the closet. Bring one out you started on. Or just watch videos and enjoy. Say your prayers, please. Say your prayers. And God bless you all. Take care of your babies. Take care of mama. Take care of your priorities first. And then yourself is last. Last the best. This is Frankie Day from Frankie D Model signing off. We'll catch you guys on the next video, so stay posted for that.